Hello, welcome back to Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is Let's Make video. And what we're playing with today is we are playing with the Anna Griffin Create 10 Class 5 French fan dies. It is a beautiful kit that comes in Create 10, but what we're actually using out of it, that class, is we're just using the fan dies, the French fan dies. This beautiful set right here. This is a fantastic set. It is quite large. This is designed to make a slimline card that is 9 inches by approximately 4 inches wide, designed to go in a number 10 or a slimline envelope. There's two different pattern designs with each of their layering dies, and then a coordinating embellishment for the middle, a tassel, and then the little disc connector piece for the bottom of the fan. And just an absolutely wonderful set. And so simple to use. However, it can either be really simple to make or a little bit tedious with all the die cutting and the layering that you would want to do, depending on how complicated or intricate that you want to be with it. This one was a little bit not as complicated as was created in, or not complicated, not as intricately layered and done as in the Create class, but enough that it made me super happy. I was very happy with the outcome of this, all the metallic, all the embellishment, and just really fun. My goal was to have something that I could display during Christmas, and that's what I was able to do with some of the other pieces out of the other classes. All these items came out of Create 10. The one we're doing today does not, because I only had enough to make my two French fans for either side of my TV and from the Create 10 box. And these papers I don't have any more of, so nor the embellishments. So we're gonna do something a little bit different, same color scheme, but a little bit different, varied on this. And what I thought would be really fun is if we use the refill kit. If we take the refill kit and we, from the snow globe cardstock and embellishments, and we use some of the scenes for the middle of our fan decor pieces. Initially, this kit came with some really beautiful scene dies. Actually, let me show you the other fan. It initially was designed with these panels that came in the kit. Absolutely beautiful and lovely. And so that's what actually came. So to replace this, to make it Christmas themed, we're going to use and cut out these little scenes from the snow globe. And I'm pretty sure they'll fit just perfect. And be really, really nice. So let me put this back. Yeah, I think that's going to go really well because there are several beautiful scenes in this collection here. I've already picked out 5, so I'm going to use this beautiful angel, the Santa Claus going up to the chimney, this gorgeous mountain snowy scene, the beautiful little children collecting pine boughs, and then another beautiful snowy cabin scene. I thought would be really fun to have in each of these. Now, the paper that I'm going to end up using to replace this paper here, this was the red with the music. This came out of the Islet Elegance, and this was the holly paper. To replace those but mimic it, because I do want my next fan to at least coordinate with this, I'm actually using some of this Anna Griffin cardstock. It's not as thick, but we're backing it with ivory anyhow, so I'm actually okay with that. And the greens might vary and the red might vary a little bit, but I think it will actually match because they're in the same tonal base for what it is that I'm actually going to do, and because I'm also doing gold and red metallic as well to tie it in. I think it'll actually all coordinate and be just absolutely beautiful together. So this is the piece that I'm using. This came out of a holiday Christmas cardstock pack. I cannot remember where, because I actually, a bunch of my Christmas paper from Anna Griffin is all jumbled together. It was several packs of different ones. And since I've made several for the last few years, with all the items in this box, they just kind of got jumbled. So I can't honestly tell you where this is from, but there's no gold foiling or anything on it, and it's just a plain pattern. It's not a plain pattern; it's a beautiful scrolling pattern. But it's all the same pattern. It's not like the holly or the music notes. So it's just has a continuous pattern. How's that? It's a continuous pattern. So that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to cut 2 red, and then I'm going to cut 3 green. And I think I can get all 5 out of this one sheet if I'm strategic with it. So let's actually just go ahead, because there's going to be a lot of die cutting with this. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of die cutting. So what we're going to end up doing is, and let me get this, because I'm not using anything out of the class 5 kit. I'm taking everything actually out of my stash. So to match my to match the Christmas theme. Oh, I was going to tell you too. I uploaded a video before this one. I did one on this hat. I actually added a couple of rhinestone embellishments. I thought it was just pretty fun and made for a bit more opulence and just great. And this is the candy box. So I've got the tutorial up on this if you were wanting to see that. But how fun and how beautiful is that hat easel card, right? Just wanted to let you know that that was out, and then show you how I decorated the box to match the hat. We created this box as a scan and cut file on the Brother Scan and Cut. And so I only made the box with you. I didn't actually embellish it with you. But the die comes out of the easel hat, and so do the feathers. And then I just grabbed some Christmas embellishments out of my stash, along with the matching coordinating ribbon that's on the hat, so that it would all coordinate. And then I added the little gemstone that coordinated with these here as well. And I thought, right, won't that be an absolutely lovely gift box to put the hat in? And somebody would, I think, really enjoy receiving this. But the scan and cut tutorial is up for the box, and then this is how I embellished it. And I think it came out so pretty. I think somebody will really, really enjoy getting that. But anyways, they're both up. So if you were interested in those, just wanted to give you a little heads up and let you know they were out there. So let me pop these to the side as well. Okay, and then we can get started. So now what we need is we need our big cutting plates. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut my 2 red ones out. We want this for inspiration, but I don't want it to get, I'm just going to put it back on the table. I don't want to get it ruined because I'm definitely using those. So what we want to start with this is we want to, oh, and look at this is what came. This is your inspiration page for the French fans, and more on the back. Aren't those lovely? Oh my gosh. I think these are the birthday rub-ons. That I think is paper. That's the faded rose. And then these I think are the kirigami scenes, right? And then instructions on put it together on the inside. So what we're going to do though is we're going to use these, both of the layering, and I'm going to cut out, so I'm going to put this on here, but actually I think I want to go ahead and I want to, because I'm pretty sure I can get, and what I'm doing is I'm actually going to put this on the edge. Well, I'm not going to put this down. So I'm going to put this all the way to the edge like that. And this one is going to go all the way to this side, all the way to this edge, and as close to this as I can, and here as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to draw a line in the sand, and you will not go further. Okay, I'm going to draw a line here. and I am going to cut that line, and that way I don't mess the rest of the paper up, because it doesn't fit on my, and I could run it through my Pro, but I don't want to accidentally not have my plates in straight and have an issue and ruin the paper. And the other thing too is it'll press on the paper and put indentations in, and I don't want that either. I want it to stay as nice as we can keep it. So now I'm going to line these back up, and hopefully I didn't cut wrong. Oh, it's a beautiful. And I'm going to run these through, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my, I have my 2 green ones. I need a 3rd green one. But I also need 2 red ones. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see where I end up with this. On here, I should be able to get a 3rd one right in here-ish. And I am going to go ahead and run this like this. I don't want the indentions in it, but I'm just going to risk it. I think it'll turn out just nice because these turned out pretty good as well. And even the back did, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. And we'll just hope for the best. But I think I could get my 3rd green one if I flip it over and right here. So let me run these, and I'll be right back. Okay, that's my 2 red ones. And that looks good. Okay, so let's flip this over now and hope for the best. Come on. Oh, come on. I think I see, look, if I would have been over where I should have been, it shifted. I should have taped it, and I should have been over, and it would have been probably perfectly fine. Let's see, can I save this? Can we save this? What can we do here? Oh, I think we can save that, most definitely, because that's just barely on the edge. So let me just rip this off. I think we can save that. I think it'll be just fine. Because the cutting edge is right on the edge of this one. Yeah, that's like right on the edge, right there. It's actually just the edge of the die. It's not the actual cutting edge. So let's do that and run it through and see what happens, and I'll be right back. So be a little more conscientious about how you put it on your paper, so that way you can get your 5 out of the 112 by 12. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we did it! Look! Oh, that came out great! No mishaps. Woohoo! Amen. There we go. We got it. Okay, so that's those. Okay, and now the other thing I need is I need 5 layering pieces that are ivory cardstock as well for the back. So let me cut those out. I'm going to cut them out of an Anna Griffin 12 by 12 piece of ivory cardstock, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my 3 green, my 2 red, and my 5 ivory layering. And what we're going to do now is we need 5 gold layers. And you could do all the same design, or you can make it go quicker to where you can do 3 of one and 2 of the other. And that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 3 of this, like this one here. And then this, oh, well, let's see. And then this one here that has this like scrolling one. This like scrolling. I'm going to do 2 of that one. So I'm going to go like this. And so I'm going to, mine are going to go like that. So 3 of this one and 2 of this one. And I'm going to do 3 gold with this, 2 gold with this one. And then I'm going to do 3 red and 2 red with this one as well. The other thing that I'm going to cut out is I'm going to cut out, this is going to be fun. But I'm only making 1 of these. So I'm going to cut out 2, 4, 6 red little medallions. So this one here, I'm going to do 6 of this one, and I'm going to do 4 red of the little scrolly one. Then what I'm going to do is I need 3 for each of the tops. So I need 9 gold of this one, 9 gold. And then I need 6 gold for the tops of the 2 red ones here. So I'm going to do that as well. And while I'm at it, though, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 2 gold of the little reinforcer down there. And I'm going to do 4. I'm going to actually do 4 gold tassels for the bottom. And I'm going to do an ivory ribbon off of here with a pearl on top of here. And then I'm going to use the gold little tassel embellishments at the bottom of each of the ribbons that we're going to do. So I'm going to cut all these out, these intricate pieces out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I was just thinking that I'm using a 12 by 12 to cut my gold out, and I need to cut it down because I actually want to try to get all my pieces out of this one. And I'm going to go ahead and pop, because I'm not using these, pop one in each of those of the little medallion pieces, right? And I'm going to go ahead and pop, like in this one, we're going to put the little reinforcer in there as well, and the little tassel in the other one. So I'll have to finagle a little, but then this is a cutting mat. So rather than draw a line and have to use the scissors, I'm just going to use my X-Acto knife and cut this out so I can conserve as much paper as possible on the cutting mat. And then everything's still lined up where I want it to be and looking great. So I'm going to run that through and I'll be right back after I get all the pieces. Okay, so I'm actually almost done. I've got my 97,000 little tiny pieces cut out, and I only have the 5 red intricate pieces to cut out, these here. And that little X-Acto knife hack is, oh my goodness, this is awesome. I'm just gonna keep this readily available and do this whenever I have like extra large pieces and I'm trying to conserve material. And because you're already, it's on a die cutting mat, so it like doesn't matter. And then you can totally save pieces out of this. I think that is so fabulous. So I just have these 5 pieces to cut out, and I'll be right back. Okay, got all the metallic cut out, and now what I need to do is I need to take my little scenes that I want to have my little windows cut out, and I need to go ahead and do that. And so I'm going to use the big intricate dies to get the windows. And basically all you're going to do is you are going to see what you want to look at in the window when it's all cut out. And so I'm thinking, I'm going to go like this. So I'm basically, once I get it lined up of what it is I actually want to see, I'm just going to place it down on the mat, and that is what we're going to end up cutting out. And so, let's see, do I like this one? Oh, I do. Okay. So cute. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go there. I'm still going to make sure that everything's lining up as it should. And I think that's going to be pretty cute in that window. That is too. Everything's on my mat. And now I'm going to run this through. I'm going to do that with these last 3 as well. And I'll be right back. Okay, so we got the little windows cut out. And that's what these look like. Aren't those going to be great? Oh, I love it. So yeah, I love that. And then these are the other 2. Right? Aren't those going to be terrific? So actually, these are going to go just like this. They're going to go in just like that. Actually, I think I want this one to be here, though. I think I want to go, do I want to do that? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And, oh, where are you guys? Sorry about that. I think I'm going to go just like that. Isn't that going to be great? The little scenes in the windows. Oh, it's going to be so fun. So now we can definitely start assembly. Um, let's see. Let's move all these guys over here. And we need these pieces here. Oh, and there are so many. And then when I was cutting this red out, oh my goodness. Like the piece that we need, like it was having a little bit of issues cutting that little edge out, and I'm not sure what the story is with that, but I think I can ad-lib that. It's just going to add to the vintage feel of all of it, so I'm not actually going to worry about that. What I do need to do is I actually need to cut out a couple of pieces off of this, each one of these, and let me show you what we're going to do, and I'll do that real quick. So basically, all of our gold is going to stay whole. But on the red, what you want to cut out is, you're wanting to cut out, well, these are very bendy. You're wanting to cut out this little detail right there. And so I'm just going to follow the top of that embossed line. And you're going to want to do this on all 5 of them. And I'm just using some detailed scissors. So that way it gives me a nice fine trim line. And that's going to go at the top like that. And now what we want is we basically want to cut this bottom piece off here. And so what I was doing was I was going here, 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 and then on the top of there. And I'm just following just like so. And that's what we're going to end up with. And you want to do that. And so that's going to go like that. And so what we're going to end up with is we're going to end up with this layering down here. And then we're actually gluing all those pieces on. We're gluing this one down. And then we're going to pop this one up to give it some dimension along with some other things for the window and whatnot. But right? Isn't that going to be great? So that's the goal. So that's what you're trying to achieve. So let me do that with these other 4 and I'll be right back. Okay, we got that all done. And so now that we have that done, it is time to glue. So what I'm going to do is I cleared off the table here so I had space to start layering these down. And so what I'm going to do is start gluing all of my gold pieces directly down to each of the green panels. So like I said, this little one is going on the green, that fun little viney one. And I'm just going to use art glitter glue, and I'm just literally going to glue it right down. Now, when they did the tutorial on this, when Anna did the tutorial on this, you were supposed to glue everything down except these notches here where you thread the ribbon through. I'm actually not going to worry about that. And I'm going to glue it all directly down. And I'm just going to punch holes in mine and weave the ribbon through. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually putting my ivory backer on top of this after I put the ribbon in. It'll be a little bit precarious, but I won't have to worry about, well, I guess I could, since I am making a wall hanging, I could have the ribbon weaved through the back. So like what I'm deciding between is this, like this one here. That's what I did was I punched a hole, weaved the ribbon like how they did. But after I was all done, so that way I could hide the end, I put the ivory backers on the back. So that way it'd keep it all clean. But I'm thinking now I could technically punch an end hole and I could just tie a knot here and have a knot with a little piece of ribbon. And I can even add a gold tassel. I could add the gold tassels to the end of the ribbons, and that would be like a fun little decor piece. You could just have them hanging, and since I'm putting a loop on it anyhow, I'm putting a loop on it, and I could have a little tassel hanging here, so then there would be a double one down there. That might actually be really cute. So I think I'm going to make it easy on myself, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. But if you're wanting to replicate this, you're going to add the ivory after it's all said and done and just tape the end of the ribbon on the back. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to glue my ivories on and put a little tie at the end. So you could zoom to the end and see what that looks like if you want to do that, or you can just keep strolling along with me and put all these together. So so I need to cut out 2 more gold tassels, which I'll do that at the end. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll just see what the ribbon looks like. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put all these together, gluing all the pieces. And I'm just using art glitter glue. This stuff like holds the world together. It's fantastic. You can get it on anywhere, just about scrapbook.com. You can get it at Michael's, Joann's, Amazon, on their on Art Glitter Glue's website. They have a website, and they sell, this is glue for glitter, and they sell so much glitter. That is what they do. Like all styles of glitter, and then all combinations of glitter. It's not just a glue maker. They actually make glitter. I don't know if they make it as much as they sell combinations and styles of it. I'm not sure. I don't know if they color it or what, but oh, the bottle is having a Monday. Okay, well, as soon as I get this little technical difficulty worked out. Okay, there we go. Whew. It was like not wanting to play today. So I'm just going to go along and in the large portions, trying not to get schmutz on the back or on the pretty side. Add a touch of glue here and there where it needs it, where I can fit it, and then line this up. And you don't have to worry about this because it dries clear. So there is that. But lining it up nice and even all around the edges. And then we're going to put a block on that and let that dry. Okay. I should have put this on the back first, but that's okay. I'll do that on this one. We'll go ahead and add the ivory on the back. And that way we don't have to think about that piece. And line these up. Ooh, that's a giant one. So they flex, the dies actually flex a little bit as you're cutting them out. So occasionally you'll get one smaller or larger. You don't really notice that in the grand scheme of things when it's all said and done. If you wanted to, you could trim that off, but it doesn't bother me because by the time it's all done, you're just going to see pretty. You won't even notice it. At least I don't scrutinize in that much detail. I don't feel like I do. Maybe I do subconsciously, but I don't think so. I think I'm pretty easygoing. So now we're going to line this up and we're going to put, and if it bothers me, I'll deal with that as it seriously annoys me. But for now, it looks amazing. So now we'll go ahead and, so I'm just going to continue. I just wanted to see what these look like. See, like this one is going to go, that one's going to be better. See, so not all of them. So it's like just depending on how it gets cut, is like that. So I didn't notice a size difference. I don't think there is, but maybe there is. I don't know. So I'm going to do that, glue these all together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got all those done, and my red ones are over there drying. And so now what we want to do is all these little pieces that we cut off, we want to go ahead and we want to glue these down into their coordinating spaces. Plus, we also want to glue down the coordinating medallion that goes in the center here. And I think that is going to look really fantastic. So let me get some glue on this. And yeah, once these are all together, they are so pretty. Oh my goodness, they're fabulous. It's yeah, they're just so gorgeous and elegant. Yeah. Let me pop a little guy there. And then we'll yeah, they're just so elegant. They're so pretty. So just lining up all the pieces with the glue. I know that's kind of redundant with the red there, but I really liked the look of it when they were stacked versus the red just popped up on the gold. I like the depth that the red adds to the design. And so that was the goal. So now I'm just going to line this up at the top here with the other piece. And because it's all metallic, if it's off just a hair, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I would really not bother yourself. Don't be hard on yourself if it's not all lined up, because in all reality, everything is so beautiful on it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this same thing on all the rest of these plus the red ones, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got all those pieces glued on, and I've got these all arranged to where I want to see them in my fan. And now all I need to do is just glue all these pieces in. And then I just thought about the reason I also put the ivory on last was because it is where I tucked all the gold trim in. And now I have to figure out where I want to actually put that. All my little gold lacy pieces were popped in the back there, and it helped hold them and made it clean looking. So now I got to figure out what to do. I could, so one option is I could cut out 5 more ivory layering pieces to put on the back again to also help reinforce and make these stronger. It's amazing how much that 300 GSM cardstock that came with the kits really makes these very sturdy and strong. And even with the double layered, when it was ivory on the back of the 300 GSM, that just, wow, so solid, so solid. So these are nice and sturdy as well, but they're not as sturdy as those other ones that had the top layer that was 300 GSM. But look how pretty these are. Isn't this great? Oh my gosh, I am so loving this. These are so pretty. Yes, I'm just gluing this in. So now we got to decide what I want to do there. How I want to proceed with that. That little issue there. So let's just see what it's going to look like, because basically now what I did is I glued these to the top like so to make it look like they were lace. And I wonder what that's going to look like on the back. They are the same color. So I wonder if, does that look bad? So I have to decide if I think this looks bad and I need another cardstock. And I don't know as if that looks bad. What do you guys think? Does that look bad? Because it's also going to have ribbon laced on here as well. And it's going to have a gold little reinforcer. It'll have the ribbon, and it'll have a gold reinforcer down here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue these on, and then we'll just see what ends up happening. And so basically what I did on these is Well, yeah, and let's, oh, no. I dropped it. Whoopsie. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because see, look how clean that looks. I really like that. I really love how that looks. I might end up having to do another one of those. I don't know. Okay, but anyhow, so basically, this is what I did. So like, I just went up to the holes that are in the. So like, see how you can see the two little holes? That was my guide, and I just started with this one in the center, and then I attached the other two. So here. And then just lined it up basically in the center to where I just split those two holes, and then I tried to line this up with the middle of there, like that, and then just hold that for a little bit, and then you're going to put a little glue like this, and then I'm putting some there because that's going to line up on the back of that guy there. So I'm going to go like so. And that is looking pretty fantastic to me. And then on this side, because it's going to go on the opposite side, is where we want to have our extra bit of glue there. And then let's just see what this looks like on the back. Because if it doesn't look bad, there's no reason to use the extra cardstock. And look how fun that, doesn't that just add that extra bit that it needs? And then I guess that doesn't look so bad because it is all ivory. That's not that bad. It is cleaner with the other piece on the top, but there again, this is the back of the design and it's going to be laying against the wall. So I don't think I'm going to fuss with the back layering. I think I'm going to leave it and be fine with that. So now on this one, all I did on this guy here, this different one that's on the two red ones, is I just went to the bottom of the hole that's in the center and then lined it up with this one in the middle. So actually, so you could see the bottom of the hole and it was lined up here. And then you just try to make it look as even as possible with all the little details at the top, like that. Hold it for just a second and then get your next piece. And we're going to do the same. So I'm going to the right, so I'm going to put this on the left, that extra little dab of glue. And I'm going to go like this. Same thing though, we want to line those up as much as we can to make it look nice and like lacy, roughly looking. And this one's going to go to the left, so I'm going to put the dab of glue on the right there. Oh my heavens, and how fun is that? Yeah, that is so fun. Oops. Yeah. Oh my gosh, right? Oh, that's going to be great. Isn't that going to be great? So the other thing we can do at this point as well is we can pop these up. These little details here, which we're just going to use dimensionals with those and pop them up because I love the dimension on it. And then the other thing I noticed is I need flowers. I actually need to get some other type of embellishment for the top because that's not really, because technically then I don't need, oh shoot, I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, technically then, can I put, will this fit here? Oh yeah, that fits there. I'm trying to put one here. Whoops. And now we're just going to line this up with the other one. I love the dimension this adds. And then look at that. Look how fun that is. And on red, it looks really cool. It's stacked on red. I love that. And so now we just have to find something to embellish the top and stuff with. I'm going to have to get into my stash and see what else I can find. Oh, whoops. We got to do that one. And so I'm going to pop these all up, glue the rest of these on the back, and then find some embellishments and some ribbon too. Because I don't have any more of the ribbon from the class. So I'm going to have to ad-lib with that and figure out what to do. But I'm going to make these other three look like these two here. And how pretty, right? Okay, I'll get this done. I'll be right back. Okay, I got everything glued on. And then I found some embellishments. I found these. I have like a box of Anna Griffin Christmas stickers, and so they're all jumbled. I put them all, I literally threw everything together, and so I could like dig through it, and I get really inspired by piles of stuff and digging through it, like the motion of actually digging through it, and so that's why they're like that. And so yeah, I think, is that too far? No, I don't want to cover up the little toys. Okay, so I think we'll do that. And so I found these poinsettias. Some of these, yeah, this is like, I think this is about like three collections. It could be 4 collections of stickers. Because this one's out of the, these are out of the poinsettia stickers. These 2 swags I have are out of the poinsettia stickers. And this I think is out of a, last year she came out with a like a holly sticker collection. This is out of the like Christmas birds one. I'm pretty sure is where this one came out of, or this one could be out of the snow globe, mini snow globe stickers as well. I think though that I think it's out of the bird one though. I'm thinking this one's out of the bird one. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that though, because honestly at this point I have no idea. But this one's definitely poinsettias. Okay, and then and I think this is out of that holly one, but I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. And then right, that just, I think that like embellished those really good. And now all we have to do is feed the ribbon through. Oh, and I forgot to get ribbon, so let me grab that. Hold on. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to use this ivory ribbon that was originally in the fan class anyways, and run it through, use that to connect everything together. And so I'm just going to punch a hole now where I want my ribbons to go. And so, and I'm just going to use the small hole punch on my crocodile. And there's this little hole here and the one in the center. And I'm going to punch those all the way down. And I'm just literally eyeballing it. And just kind of hoping for the best like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the center of that one like that. Do that to these 3. And then on this third one here, I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to punch that third hole out. So it gives me a spot to end my ribbon closure. So in the center like that, and then there like so. So that way my ribbon will start here and then it will end here, and I'll just tie a knot in them. So let me punch these. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all of my holes punched. So just 3 on this end one, and these just have the beginning 2 on all these 4, just the 2 to the right. So 1, 2, like so. And this has all three. So now I'm actually just gonna kind of eyeball a piece so I'm not fiddling around with too big of one. And I'm going to go ahead and just cut it off down here. And actually I should have, well, let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a really dramatic slant in this so that way I can feed it up through everything. And so now this one, let me think about this. This has to, no, this first one has to go down in on the first one. So the one all the way to the right goes down, and you're going to feed it pretty much. I'm going to leave about that much at the end. And then you're going to come up through the middle, and you want to try to make it as neat as possible because you're actually going to see like all the wrinkles and everything in the ribbon. And on the back, you can keep it pretty taut, like that. But on the front is where you want to actually keep it loose. And then you're going to go down into the next one. Like this. And then back up through. And there again, being mindful of. So now you want to line these two up like this. And you want to pull. So that way everything is nice and lined up, and you only have what you need to make it to where it actually closes. So now you're going to feed this back up through here, and being mindful of what it looks like on the back if you want it to be nice and tidy. Lining this all back up, and then pulling taut. Okay, and then you're going to go down in to your next one. So we're on the third. And you're going to line this one up with all of these. And then you're going to pull taut. Like so. And then you're going to go up in the second hole there. And let's see. Well, I think I have to twist it around a little. A little merry-go-round. Line it all back up and pull nice and taut. Not super tight. You're not like doing up a corset or anything. You're not cinching it up. You're just making it nice to where there's not too much play, so that way the fan only has the allowance that it needs to fold back and forth. But not be too, and we're just lining these all up like this, but not have too much extra, so that way it flops around. So that looks good. And fish it up through the second one, and line it all back up. Being mindful of what it looks like on the back, so pulling taut. Hopefully that looks okay. It's a little scrunchy looking, but it's not bothering me by any means. Okay, and then down the last one. And then we're going to do a little weaving of 3 of these. Down the last one, pull through. And then we'll clean up that ribbon, don't you worry. We'll clean the ribbon up and make it look nice and pretty. That's the thing about gluing the backers on afterwards, is that you're able to make it look really tidy. So I think for me that looks pretty good. Like that, it's all nice and stacked up neat like that. And so flip it over, fish it through the second. And then this is the reason I did the last hole, was because I didn't want my ribbon to end in the middle. I wanted it to end on the outside, like so. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed it down into the last hole here, and then I can tie a knot. Wait, let's make it a little neater than that. It's a little twisted, but it doesn't bother me. There again, lining it all up, pulling it taut like so. And then now on the back of this one, I can actually pull this one taut. And we can do a knot now on the ends of these. Let's see. And all you're going to do is you're just going to tie a knot like you normally would, but you're going to hold the whole bunch towards the card base. And as you're pulling and tightening it, you're going to push the knot towards the card base. And that way it is as has nice tension on it at the end. So now you want to flip the whole thing over and do the same thing to this one. Or do you need to flip it over? Maybe you don't need to flip it over. So, but we still have to do the same thing to this one. So tie the knot, but hold the little bunch down towards the card like that. And hold it towards the card base. And pushing the knot. I'm using my finger now to push the knot as I'm pulling up with this piece towards the card base. So that way I don't have a whole bunch of extra ribbon flowing in and out. And look at that. So now, since I have a piece that big, I'm going to go ahead and trim off that like that. I'm going to make this one prettier by giving it a bigger angle so it looks like it's intentional. And maybe this one a little bit shorter. And I think that looks awesome. You can burn the ends of it. Just heat the ends up really quick. And that makes it to where they don't fray as bad. You have less fraying. Don't burn your cardstock though. They melt really quick. So you don't have to worry about holding it on there like a bunch. Just really quick with the little lighter. And now we can cut off a piece of which I think I want mine to be about, I want like some nice tassels. So I think I'm going to go about this long here. This is probably about 1 foot long or so, 10 inches, something like that. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to feed, we need these two grommet pieces, right? Whoops. We need these two grommet pieces. So now I'm going to go, let's see, I want to go up, go through the back, and this will feed, and then this will be on the front. So I think I'm good with that. So I'm going to go ahead and feed it through this one first. And then we have to do all of these fan blades in order. And this is the back for me. So I'm just going to start feeding the corner of this bent ribbon through all of these little fan blade pieces. This is going to be fun. You want to like hold, wait. You want to hold these pieces here, like when you're pulling it through, because it will rip if you don't. The better chance of it getting all bent up and ripping is good if you don't hold it. Help it from. See, I'm just doing it like that, and I'm just trying to go gentle. I'm not trying to be fast or anything or rough with it. I'm trying to be very delicate and nice. Just is very gently, and then I'm pulling them all together so they all line up together. And I'm also trying not to pull it out the end. Okay, last one. We're almost there. And then we just have to put it through the front grommet. And if this is backwards, I am leaving it. Okay, there we go. And the front grommet piece. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry if it's backwards. Hey. Come on, you're the finishing touch. Let's go. Get in here and look beautiful. There we go. Oh, Be very careful because a little grommet. I just wrinkled it. Aww. Okay. Now let's see what we can do. Let's get this all fed back through. So now what you have to do is you have to pull this back. Hold these and then pull it back through. Oh, I did put it backwards. Oh, shucky darn. That is backwards. Oh, that's a bummer. I should have fed it through the front way. Oh, I wanted it to look like that, because look how pretty that is. So, what do I think here? Am I sad with this, or can I fix that? What can I do with this? Well, for sure, I can add my little tassels at the bottom. And I'm going to leave mine long like this. And I'm going to go ahead and add these like this. I think that is so cute. I think those are so cute. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add that like that. That is darling, isn't it? Oh my heavens. So I'm gonna get a little 1/4-inch score tape here. And probably want some glue, I would guess, as well. Like so. And put one front and back. A 1/4-inch fits perfect all the way down the center here. And you want to make sure all your adhesive is on the back of these. So like I went over on this one. So I'm going to make sure that it's up like that. And then let's pop this on like this. And then line this one up on the back. Like so. And then right isn't, oh, that one's off. And it's on the front. I don't want that to be on the front. Whoops. Let's make sure the front looks the nicest. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good to me. I'm going to be happy with that. And then look how cute that is. So I'm going to do that on this one, and I'll be right back. Okay, here it is. So I want to make this a wall hanger. And I'm going to hang it just like this. And now when you pick it up, like, okay, so it goes out like that. And if I would have probably kept my embellishments all, like just one layer, it probably would have, it probably would have been tighter. Because of how we did the ribbon, it is really nice so folding up. But if I would have kept it all single layer, I probably wouldn't have the gaps that I do here. I'm guessing I wouldn't have those gaps. But since I do, it actually does not bother me because I'm actually using this for a decor piece anyhow. And so what I want to do is I want to flip this over and line it all back up. And I'm going to grab a 3-inch by 12-inch piece of ivory cardstock. And I'm going to grab some Velcro dots. I also need another bit of ribbon. Oh, so I need a bit of ribbon, and I also need one more of these little details. I'm going to grab one of these, and I'm going to grab it in gold, and cut my other couple of tassels for my end pieces, because I think that would be super cute, because I need a 2 and 2. So I'll cut the gold pieces out here really quick, grab my cardstock, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my 3-inch by 12-inch piece of cardstock. I added my 4 little tassels to the front and backs of these ribbons, and then I also cut out the piece that's going to be to hide my hanger. I'm going to do about probably a 4-inch hanging ribbon is what I'm thinking. Like that. this is probably, that's probably about an 8-inch piece of ribbon. Oh no, it's about 10. It's about a 10-inch. It's a 5-inch hanger. So I have that. And, but first what I want to do is, I've got this all lined up, how I want my panels to be. And so what I want to do is I want to add some Velcro dots to the back of each of my panels. A Velcro dot. So there's 5 in a strip. So this is perfect. I have 5 panels. And I'm going to make it to where the fuzzy, actually I'm going to do all of them except one. And that way I know which way they go. So pretty much, I'm going to add a Velcro dot here, and then just basically in a straight line. Yeah, let's go. Actually, hold on. Wait. Let's put this one opposite. So I'm gonna put it to where the fuzzy side is up. But actually, I'm actually premature. I need to score this on the 3-inch side at 1 and then at 2. And then I need to fold and adhere this together to make my strip. Hold on. Okay, so I just scored it and I folded it. And now I want to adhere this together. And basically what it is when this is all folded up and on the proper side, it's just going to look much nicer than with the folded edges than it is with one folded and one not. And that's why I did it in 3 versus just having something, because I do want this to look really nice, on the back and all. So just gluing this piece down to make it super strong too. Then gonna pull the backer off this. Add a touch of glue to this. And then adhere this down. Like so. And then this is gonna be on the back like that. And that looks really nice and clean. So I am loving that. So this is gonna go towards the Velcro dots. And so now what I want to do is, I want to take this and I want to see where, because I have to make sure that everything is going to line up nice and my cardstock strip is going to be able to make it all the way across, is what the deal is. And that is what we're trying for. Excuse me, goodness. So I'm just going to sneak that under there. Wait. Before it goes. Oh, don't commit. No. Commitment issues. Okay. Just need to make sure everybody's happy. And now. Commit. Okay, we got it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to actually split these. I'm just cutting these. So that way I can sneak them under. Once I get it where I want it, I'm going to sneak it like so. Oh, wait. And adhere. Let's see. Once this one is where I want it. Oh, that one's a little bit out, but that's okay. Honestly, this way makes it to where you can adjust them as well. Because the Velcro dot doesn't have to be fully on the whole piece of Velcro. So you can actually adjust it to make it perfect on the front side. And then no one's going to see if the Velcro is like completely lined up or not. Right? So, but we do, once we get it on there, do want to make sure it's going to look like really as good as possible. There. And right? Okay. Right? Look how nice that is. That looks so good, right? That looks so good. And it is super durable. Like, right? I mean, that, like, it doesn't get any more. Like, that is nice and sturdy. And then look at our little tassels. Aren't those great? Oh, my heavens, that's adorable. Okay, so now we just have to pop the... I want that one to be just a tad over. Okay, so now I need to put my hanger on here. And I'm just going to put a little... we're just going to go just like this. And we're going to put a little score tape on that. Do I have some wide stuff? Ooh, yeah. A little like that. And we're going to put a little on this side. Oh, wait. Where's my decorative piece? Oh, shoot. Boy, I overshot that one. Okay, that's okay. Well, it's going to be here. So let's just cut this off right about there. Cleans that up. And then let's take... I don't think I'm going to be able to take that off. It's going to be what it is. Yeah, that's just going to be what it is, unfortunately. And so now I'm just going to line this up in the center of the middle one. And hope this looks good. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a little score tape on the back of this. And that's going to cover up that hanger and make it look really pretty. And then we're just going to go like that, right? Oh, see how pretty that looks? That looks really nice. And there we go. That's it. That's the project. That is done. Oh, and it's long. Sorry, guys. Okay, so, but look. Oh my good night. How that looks pretty good in the back, right? Get all your schmutz off. My schmutz. Wipe off all your schmutz first, though, before you show it off. And then look at how fun is that. And then, oh my gosh, right? Isn't that a hoot? And that is just so Christmassy. That is so pretty. I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And it coordinates with these, the ones I already made. So I am loving that. I think that just came out super, super pretty. And even as nice as the first ones, I think it did. And the colors go really well together because they're all Anna Griffin. So there it is there. All right, that's what it looks like, guys. That's how it came out. Let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments below. I appreciate it if you're still here. Thanks so much for hanging out. And until next time, happy crafting. Let me know which one's your favorite. Do you like it with the scenes in it? Or do you like it better with the embellishments? I guess it kind of depends on what aesthetic you're going for, though, huh? But yeah, so there it is there. Thanks again. Thanks for hanging out. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.